Here we are in Lynchburg, like 7 stories up.
Hey YouTube, it's Carrie Sue here with the Sue and a J, and I am officially 24 weeks pregnant. So depending on where you look, some websites say that 24 weeks is when you hit 6 months, and there's other charts and things that say 22 weeks is when you hit your 6 months. So my midwife actually says 22 weeks, and I have a lot of charts that say 22 weeks. So either way you look at it, being 24 weeks, I'm 6 months pregnant, which is awesome. So as far as the last 4 weeks have been, since my last vlog was at 20 weeks, I have honestly felt really good. There just hasn't been many events going on. The baby at 20 weeks, I definitely felt movement, but it wasn't that frequent. And it wasn't anything crazy strong or anything like that. Here I am at 24 weeks and the baby is definitely getting stronger. Some of the kicks, I wouldn't say they hurt yet, but they definitely, they take me by surprise. I mean, they make me like, whoo, what was that? You know, you can now definitely feel it from the outside of my body. And the baby does flips, and I wake up every morning if I'm on my side to feeling little kicks and movement on the side of my stomach that's laying on the bed. So that's really exciting. I love just waking up and kind of mentally saying good morning to the baby. So that's really cool as far as movement goes. My bump is huge. Literally, it's huge. I am short, and so there is nowhere else for this baby to go but out. There's literally like this much room between my ribs and my hip bones. So I have a very short torso, and so I am sticking straight out. I will show you real quick. I'm going to insert a bump update as well, but here's just sitting in the car. There is my 24-week bump. And if you can't tell, I mean, I am wearing a sports bra that comes all the way up to my neck. I'm growing in other places. I'm busting out a little bit, but I know that's part of the territory. So as far as growth goes, I don't mean to be a broken record here, but I just have to say it because it's what's happened in the last couple weeks, and I have to say it. So at 22 weeks, we were at the gym. And I'm guessing she was a professor because she was a little bit older, and you typically don't see older people, older than me anyway, at the gym. And I was walking down the stairs leaving, and she was on a machine, and she kind of craned her head to look at me and Jeremy, and she goes, how much further do you have? Like, as in insinuating like, oh, I hope you're close. And I was like, oh, you know, a few more months. And she goes, no. That really, like, I don't know why I let that get to me. I don't know why it bothers me, but it definitely kind of put a damper on my day. And since then, I've really been just, every day it's like I have to talk to myself and remind myself that all that matters is that I have a healthy child, that God made me unique and short, and He gives some girls big bumps and some girls little bumps, and some girls high bumps and low bumps, and I just so happen to have a very high, sticky outy bump. So, I have to remind myself every day that I can't, like, fit myself into the mold of other women and how their pregnancy goes and how they look, and really stop being ashamed of my bump and hiding it, and just embrace this pregnancy and the weight gain and the bump for what it is. So, as well as that, I was in class last week at 23 weeks, and my math professor, in front of everybody, in front of the whole class, just like looked at me and goes, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "You just look tired." And I go, "Yeah, I'm tired." And he goes, "Well, for good reason, you know," like pointing to my stomach. And he goes, "Are you going to make it to the end of the semester?" which is in 4 weeks. I do not think like I look like I'm about to deliver in 4 weeks. I don't walk like that. Oh my word. It's just, my face got all hot and I was like, I'm going to kill somebody. So that's what makes me want to like hide my bump. That's what makes me want to like not be proud of it or show it off, because I don't want to hear those type of comments. I think they're just rude. I think it's so rude. Anyway, yeah, that's how the bump has gone. But as far as physical activity and things like that, let's see, at 22-ish weeks, we went to the Appalachian Trail and hiked for 3 to 4 hours. That's actually where we filmed our big life update news. If you missed that video, you can go back and watch it. And we are moving to South America. We are moving to Ecuador in 2015. So that was our big life update. You can go watch that video. But yeah, at 22 weeks, we went hiking for 3 or 4 hours. Last week, we went hiking on one of the trails here at Liberty University. And it's quite steep, like very steep. And because I'm short and have this huge bump that sticks out, my knees seriously like come up to my bump. And I remember hiking up one of the like very steep things, you know, I'm just like breathing and my face got all red. And I remember looking at Jeremy and going, this is probably the last time I'm going to be able to do this type of trail, like that's treacherous and not just like a flat trail. So luckily though, we have so many walking trails around here, tons of areas to hike. We have a gym that we can use for free since we're students, and I'm still walking every day to class, and carrying my big backpack. And so I'm getting lots of exercise every day. We go to the gym 1 to 2 days a week for 30 or 40 minutes, and we usually hike at least 1 to 2 days a week. So I'm working out 3 to 4 days a week for 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm staying very active. So I feel good, honestly. Like, there's just not many pregnancy symptoms. There's not many things going on. I feel great. The only thing I can say as well for this last month of pregnancy emotionally, other than dealing with people's stupid comments, would be, you know, knowing that we're moving to Ecuador when the baby's anywhere from 6 to 9 months old makes it quite challenging knowing how to prepare for the baby, because we don't know how long we'll be here. So, and we can't take a lot of stuff with us to Ecuador. So we don't want to like buy things, but then have to sell them, you know, too quickly. And it's just a challenge not knowing. It's a challenge being in this, I would say, limbo stage of life where we just don't know when we're going. A lot of things are contingent upon selling our home or renting it. Yeah, so I would say that's the hardest thing. Like, every day I struggle with like not knowing and not being able to control the timeline or when we're leaving and things like that. So yeah. And if you haven't caught on to how we're doing the timing, we are actually going to film these vlogs every 4 weeks. So you guys won't get another vlog from me until 28 weeks, which is right before we head to Ecuador for our baby moon, which is so exciting. We will try and keep you guys posted while we're in Ecuador. But yeah, that's the next time you'll get a vlog from me, is in 4 weeks. And yeah, have a great day.